Kangana Ranaut's film Emergency is being released nationwide today, but not in Punjab, it seems. Theatres aren't screening the film because leaders of Sikh organizations, including the SGPC, have asked for a ban on the film. They claim it tarnishes the images of Sikhs and distorts history. Does this have to do with the depiction of the controversial Jarnail Singh Bhindrawale? Joining me to discuss this are Girish Wankhede and Ramneek Maan. Welcome to the News9 Plus show. Girish, why is Emergency not being screened in Punjab? What are the theatre owners telling you?
Now, before theatre owners, there was a certain directive from SGPC
Yes.
where they said that the facts are being distorted and they were not comfortable with Kangana's film. Before that, also, Kangana has spoken something against the Sikh community, so there was already a negativity around the film in the entire premises, entire area. So, Punjab was not a great idea for releasing this film overall pan India, anyways. But
Right.
when the protest intensified in last 2 or 3 days, the initial shows, first or two shows, were purely cancelled in entire Punjab.
Right.
We have news from Jalandhar to Amritsar to Barnala to Mansa to Moga to Patiala. I have a cinema operation which is yet to operate in Jalandhar. We have two screens which has yet to get the cinema license. It is in PPR Mall. But we also got the intimation that we don't have to run the cinema, run the film.
Right.
So this particular stir, which has been a protest, which has been taking place in Punjab, we all exhibitors are already terrified by this. We don't
Yes.
want to harm our location existing because we have classes and security, and there are a lot of things which we have to take care because the
Yes.
entire if somebody throws a stone, then it is a big loss for our cinema. So it's better to play safe
Yes.
than to get rectified.
Then be sorry. But, once again, Girish, tell us if there's anything objectionable in the movie that you think. One gets the impression that the movie has already passed the CBFC and all those scenes were removed. So why the fuss right now?
There are always the protest wings which don't watch the film. 80% of the stirs in our country, 80% of the protest in our country takes place without watching the film. They only hear that there is something in the film and they start protesting. Who has watched the film? Only press has watched the film because there was a press show. The regular release is happening in the morning today.
Yes.
But as you learn that there is something derogatory in the film, you
Yes.
just make the assumption and start your protest. That is a very old practice in
It's
our
an
country.
old practice
And
indeed, yes. And in the case of Emergency, it has to do with the depiction of Jarnail Singh Bhindrawale in this film. Ramneek, why do you believe Jarnail Singh Bhindrawale is such a sensitive topic in Punjab? Can we, for instance, ever make a movie on Operation Blue Star, the reality of what actually unfolded in 1984?
Well, Sandeep, it's a controversial topic. There is no doubt about it. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen the film, so I won't be able to comment on the particular incidents that they are referring to. But then again, what I have gathered from media is that there was certain cuts in the movie, and after the cuts, the movie was permitted to release. There's a statement which had come from Kangana. There was a statement which had come from the CBFC chairman,
Yes.
Prasoon. So all of this, whatever I've collected and gathered, there were incidents like the Dilama, bus massacre where 20 Hindus were assassinated.
Yes.
That has been removed. You're not permitted to take the name Bhindrawale in that movie. So my belief is that over the years, the SGPC has portrayed an image of certain people who were terrorists as martyrs, as shaheed,
Right.
as babas and sons,
Yes.
This is what they have done over the years, and they're not helping anyone's cause. They're, to say the least, the Sikhs' cause.
Yes.
But then again, it is the SGPC and not the government of Punjab which has banned the movie, and this is pure arm twisting. Yeah, but if you don't want the movie, you don't want to watch the movie, don't watch the movie. Don't spend your
Right.
money. Don't go to theaters. Just avoid the movie. But
Yes.
nobody's forcing you to go and watch the movie. But then, by doing this, you are portraying a bad image of Punjab.
Yes.
You're portraying an image of Punjab being aggressive, portraying an image of Punjab being intolerant, and in Sikhi, the expression the communication has very, very high stature, because Guru Nanak Sahib himself had mentioned,
Yes.
"Jab tak rahiye, kuch suniye, kuch kahiye." So there has to be a discussion. Well, let the people decide for themselves whether what has been portrayed is right or wrong. Well, again, like the gentleman before me spoke, that Kangana has been a controversial image in Punjab, especially after her, her statements, which have been again very controversial in Punjab.
Yes.
But again, having said that, glorifying a CRPF or a CISF constable slapping a sitting MP, and then what are you trying to prove, and what are you trying to set a image of Sikhs as? If tomorrow Sikh boys in turban are not deployed inside airports,
Yes.
well, then you will again cry foul.
Yes.
But the history, you have to come out clear and tell that this is the misinterpretation of history. This is where there is a wrong portrayal. The fact is that the incidents which took place, I mean, the movie's Emergency, I believe it happened on 25th of June 1975, and the
Yes.
incidents that we're talking about are of June 1984 and onwards. In October 1984, Indira Gandhi was assassinated.
Yes.
So it is a period of, let's say, about 11 odd years, 11 years in a 3 months period, which is being covered. So which parts of it is being objectionable, that has to be come out clear. And again, SGPC has to come out clear. It's been 12 years, Sandeep. Can you imagine?
Yes.
There has been no SGPC elections. So
Yes.
these people who are office bearer of SGPC were elected 12 years back. I mean, what sort of democracy they have inside? And again, one more important point which really, really haunts me today, that there is a massive change of demography in Punjab, the kind of conversions that are taking place,
Yes.
the drug menace in Punjab,
Of course.
the joblessness in Punjab, the deindustrialization of Punjab, the massive immigration out of Punjab. I mean, they have not spoken on any of these.
Any of these, exactly. And the real issues are never highlighted, Ramneek, as you, yes.
The real mandate of SGPC, Sandeep, is Dharam Prachar.
Yes.
And Dharam Prachar is nowhere to be seen. This is the sort of Prachar they do.
Yes.
And this is not Dharam Prachar, I can assure you of.
This is not
As a
Dharam
matter of
Prachar.
fact, they're the same people who had banned or got the movie Nanak Shah Fakir banned.
Yes.
Which was a movie based on Guru Nanak Sahib.
Yes.
So you can imagine.
Absolutely. The SGPC spending all its time in banning movies, while Punjab wrestles with a host of other real issues like unemployment and the drug menace and, of course, conversions. But, Girish, there's been this trend of political cinema in Bollywood off late. There have been a lot of movies made on politicians and eras of history of not so long ago, I mean, of controversial figures even. Tell us how wary the industry would be about making movies about subjects that would show one political party or one politician in a poor light. How wary is the industry about touching political issues?
Now see, unfortunately, we have this industry divided into two parts. When we had good old days,
Yes.
there were neutral films where we were talking about patriotic films and
Yes.
all. But suddenly, in last 10 to 15 years, unfortunately, we are also making agenda films.
Right.
There are certain filmmakers who want to amplify the philosophy of certain parties. That's
Yes.
why you get to see the films like Adi Purush, or you see a film like Putra Chawan, or you want to see Kashmir Files. So there
Yes.
are so many agenda films which are being made in the light of certain philosophy. And then there are certain films which are independent films. But these independent films which talk about the issues are less, unfortunately. And the agenda films are more.
Right.
Where we are talking about where we are talking about, there are huge stars also. So there are 60% of the stars who are aligned along with the filmmakers to make agenda films.
Right.
And the audience who go to the cinema, they smell it. They understand which is the agenda film. If we have a film like, say, Main Atal Hoon, it is glorifying a certain party, certain person. Also, if it is Narendra Modi, that is which Vivek Oberoi featured in that film.
Yes.
So there are many films like this which are suddenly got the numbers increasing. Every 2 months there is one announcement where you get to see the film aligned to a certain party's ideology. So
Yes.
this is what we have been divided into, and that is one of the unfortunate scene.
Yes.
We have the ability to express ourselves, but then stretching it too much,
Yes.
getting it too way down for your own convenience, or with your own party politics, is something
Absolutely.
which we are
Division
also
in the film
looking at.
industry, indeed.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Girish and Ramneek. We're talking about the ban, or rather the unofficial ban on Kangana Ranaut's movie Emergency in Punjab.